In my family, we all enable each other. We all like to eat. But it's not like I have a choice. I have to eat. It's just not feeling the energy to do anything. Before I wanted to go outside and walk, I wanted to feel the sunshine, I wanted to be more active. Now it's like I want to walk, the want is there, but the ability to do so is hard. I think I'm losing weight, but I'm still really worried that there's something wrong from surgery. I want my life just to be back to normal.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, more 600-pound life, and today we're starting out with Duck Dynasty. We've got Willie Robinson of Weight Watchers. Apparently, her name is Ashley R, and I'm still not sure why they always start with a duck on the half of the start scenes on my 600-pound life, but I don't know. I guess Peking Duck of the Pounds or something. But let's give Ashley R a go and see exactly what she's got going on in her life.
Sometimes the safest looking path through life can lead to the most dangerous places.
Ashley Reyes, 30 years old, 668. California girls will gain them pounds though, huh? I guess maybe she's eating at Erewhon or something. That's how she's putting on all that weight, drinking that $25 bottled water. Takes her a second to get rolling. Also, the place kind of looks like a crack shack a little bit, but I don't know if she's tweaking off the Twinkies or what. I mean, I guess I was. Me and Hostess had a few go-arounds for sure.
When I imagined my life at 30, I thought I would have my white picket fence, I'd have kids. But my life is nothing like that.
I don't know, you've got a hidden Fupa puppy, so apparently there's something down there going on. She's got a dog, I guess. A dog is like your child.
It's a nightmare. My entire body is in constant pain. I'm completely miserable.
Did she have a thing on the wall that said live, laugh, love, and then lick at the very end? I swear I saw lick. Lick the bowl clean, something.
It's a struggle to just move at this weight.
Do you need me to help you up?
I can't do anything on my own. So my husband and I have to live with my parents and my sisters. I'm ashamed.
Damn, she's tall. I was thinking that the lady that was helping her up, I don't know if that's her sister or her mom. I was thinking, she's a couple Big Macs away from Dr. Now jumping on her too. But she just might be tall as hell and carrying all her weight up top.
Ashamed of living with my parents at this age. They help take care of me. I feel like a 30-year-old child.
Bro, what is up with the skinny legs, man? People get like either really lucky or get really screwed when it comes to weight distribution. Because she's kind of shaped a little bit like a tater tot. I was shaped more like a cinnamon roll.
When I look in the mirror, I see a monster. I see someone who's hideous. I don't resemble a human form.
She's got a pretty wicked scar on her other side too, but also bathing in like a closet like this or like a broom like storage area. This is the tiniest shower. You're gonna get wedged in here and need a rescue team.
I cannot stand for more than 5 minutes. So even when I shower, I have to sit down. And like with everything else in my life, I have to ask for help.
But you glove up to scrub your everlasting gobstopper? I haven't seen anybody glove up like they thought it was that gross. They didn't even want to touch it.
Mom, can you redo the lower part? In order to not have the rough patches on my skin.
Oh my god, she's caught the plague. What is this? Why is it turning black like that? And why does your mom come in there? You ask her to do the loving or the lower part, not loving part, ew. And then you start pulling on her hair. This is just crazy.
My mom has to scrub me really, really hard with an abrasive sponge. I cry in the shower because it's just painful. It is painful sitting there. It is painful holding myself up. It is painful when my mom scrubs my back.
You know the crazy thing? That lean on the wall like that, like one hand up, just like you're totally done, totally defeated. Been there, done that. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really hurt that bad to me. I mean, standing there kind of sucks when you don't stand but a couple minutes a day.
It's really hard for Ashley to take a shower. I have to help her because if I'm not there, she has to ask her husband to do it. And she doesn't want to do that.
Okay, what's wrong with her husband tickling her trapper keeper a little bit? I would think that he could scrub the damn thing, right? He doesn't have to always be mom scrubbing away like the sludge or whatever from being super morbidly obese. She's got black patches on her back. Somebody's missing a spot here. I don't know if her husband's tickling a spot or something. He could help.
I think Ashley deserves a better life. This weight problem has kept her from doing everything she wants to do.
I can't believe I weigh this much. I can't believe this is my life. This is my reality.
Believe it, baby. We've done lean to the side and ate a couple too many buffet platters on our way here, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to do something about it. I had to sit there and come to the realization that I did it to myself, and nobody's gonna save me.
I'm uncomfortable in my own skin.
Okay.
I can't live like this anymore. How do I fix this? I feel like I'm so far gone. I live in this constant shame. I don't know how to fix it anymore.
That's the problem. Seeing yourself as irredeemable or not worthy of or not, I don't know. That's one of the things that I want to change so bad with this channel. I just want to sit here and be like, look, you should believe in yourself. You should see a way out for you. So many people lose sight of that. Like, personally, I lost sight of it. Like, believe in yourself. That is your biggest weapon against this.
When I was little, I thought things would be a lot different for me.
Told you she was at a buffet. Did that not look like something that would be at a Chinese buffet she was standing in front of?
I remember being a happy toddler. I was active and running, jumping, playing with my friends. I didn't realize I was already a little overweight.
Yeah, you've got a Ronald McDonald doll already, so people are taking you to eat at the places where we're not really, or we shouldn't be eating because we're too big already.
I started to notice Ashley's weight problem when she was in kindergarten. She was the chubbiest in the class. But I always assume it's baby fat. You know, it's gonna go away.
Back in the days, we didn't think that that was something wrong with Ashley. We thought that was just part of life, that she was healthy. And she
Okay, the whole baby fat thing. Have I seen kids that are chubby that somehow end up being like skinny as hell as adults? Yes, I've seen it. At a certain point, your parents are in denial, right? Just calling that baby fat.
was just loved to eat. We never thought that that was going to be a problem later on in her life.
I gained some weight as I got older, but I really started to gain around 7th grade. Because when I was 12 years old, my uncle.
Oh my God, disgusting. Your uncle? Ew, I hope your dad gave that man whatever he had coming. I'm not allowed to wish what I wish would happen to that guy on here, but he deserves a lot of things in life.
And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to feel safe. So I would eat to gain back whatever little happiness I could. Food filled the void that I was feeling on the inside. And at first, I didn't say anything because I felt like as long as he was doing it to me, he wasn't doing it to my sisters. I wasn't going to allow anyone to ruin their childhood.
Yeah, but you can't destroy your own at the expense. I mean, I get it, wanting to protect your siblings and stuff like that, but by just like putting up a wall or a barrier to protect them, you're walling yourself in also. You're putting yourself in this inescapable hell, which is awful because she's such a little kid. She's 12.
And take away the innocence that they had. When I finally told my mom, she confronted my uncle.
When it happened, I went over there and I said, "How dare you betray us? How dare you do this to my little one?"
I hope you went over there and sashimi'd his sack or something. He deserves a lot of things in life, a lot of bad things.
And even though I tried to get help for her, it was very hard for her. I think Ashley lost control over her eating.
My weight ballooned, it really piled on. I graduated high school at about 350. After that, I went to school to be a medical assistant. And I graduated.
But who's gonna hire somebody that is that overweight as a medical assistant? It's like when I go somewhere and I see my nutritionist and I'm like, oh, well, this nutritionist is pushing 500 pounds. Maybe not somebody that's gonna sit here and be like, do as I say, not as I preach. I don't think nutritionists work like that, really.
But nobody would hire me because of my weight. By that time, I was over 430 pounds. And then I met my husband, Daniel, at a party. And we got to talking, like truly talking to each other. And I fell in love with him.
And that's typically how you hit it off, right? You talk to somebody. I mean, you're 430 pounds. You're not going to say we hit it off like skipping double dutch or anything. We're not jumping rope. So I'm not sure what else you would do besides talk to the guy.
When I first met her, Ashley's size did not bother me at all. What I really loved about her was her sense of humor, her charisma, her eyes.
We did things, it was like a normal couple. But each year I kept gaining more weight, so we had to stop our outings. We had to stop doing what we normally do because I wasn't able to do it anymore.
Okay, so you went out to dinner, you went out to eat, you sat around, joked a little bit, threw a few funny ha-has out there, ate a few hash browns, typical dating, and then all of a sudden you just couldn't do anymore. And now he becomes your caregiver at that point, which I don't know how long they were dating before it got there.
Unfortunately, my weight has now made him my caretaker.
So I don't know if you wanted an earring surprise. So I got both.
Damn right, you got both. You know how mama likes it. She wants her rings and her sticks.
Here's your soda. Sometimes I feel helpless. Like I don't know how to say no. I want to make her comfortable and happy.
Oh yeah, because adding some fried like French fries and more oil to her diet's gonna make her so comfortable. It's not gonna make her like get another blowhole or anything like that. End up with some more polka dots on her back, like the black patch there. Isn't that a sign she's diabetic? I'm pretty sure she might be diabetic and not even friggin' know.
What makes Ashley happy is when she's enjoying food. That's the one you wanted?
Thank you. In my family, we all enable each other. We all like to eat. But it's not like I have a choice. I have to eat.
Yeah, but you don't have to eat 15 McChickens. That's the problem. We don't know friggin' moderation. So this guy's over here like, I'm just trying to make her happy. Do something else to make her happy. I'm pretty sure there's something you could do here. You could, Mr. Chico Stick, that don't have to bring a damn churro or something.
Everybody has to eat. You can't starve yourself.
Oh.
But I know that I eat too much. I feel guilty about not being able to say no to food.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you say no to a lot of things. Food's a tougher one to say. she's an emotional eater. Let's give it to her. She was 12. Her uncle's a scumbag. She kind of deserves to be an emotional eater. It's awful.
But I still do it. And the last 2 years, I put on another 150 pounds. And when we got married last year, I couldn't have the dress of my dreams.
Okay, so whenever you reach a weight, okay, where you got to get married in a white tee, that's probably the line where you're getting like little too fat or something like that. I don't know. I wore a lot of life tee or white tees in my time as a 600 pounder, a lot of blue tees, black tees, but that wedding cake looks awful small for a 600 pounder. You probably could finish that your damn self.
I definitely couldn't have the honeymoon of my dreams. So I settled for the wedding that we had. Because when you're as big as I am, you just have to give up on more and more of your life.
Not true. You just have to work harder to get it. So I don't know, honeymoon to Hershey Park, something like that. She could still go places. Okay, she's counting herself out. She's like beating herself before she even fought, tried. And I don't know how much I weigh at this time, but I'm thinking around 650. So I feel like I don't give him the full experience of a wife, of a regular, normal wife, because he's too busy taking care of me. What experience are we talking about? Wow, what are they, a friggin' house of mechanics or something? That's a lot of damn cars. How many people live in this house? How many people are using that little ass shower you're crammed in?
And I hate being a burden to anyone. So I try to maintain some independence. But being over 600 pounds, I can't do very much. So I had to get a job that doesn't require me to be active. Okay, so you can do a lot more than you're probably allowing yourself to do. The fact that you can get up and just go to work when you're this big already, I'm pretty sure you could scrub yourself in that little shower. I don't know, you put maybe a washcloth on the wall, spin, do a little like 1080, and you scrub everything doing that. She could do more than she's letting on. I do customer support on the phone all day, so I don't have to get up. This world is not meant for people my size. I can barely fit into my car, and Daniel doesn't have a license, so... Damn, Daniel's just a winner the whole way around, huh? But, okay, he's a great guy. He's taking care of her, whatever. But it seems like she's kind of pulling a lot of the weight here in the relationship if he's just a caregiver, probably getting paid to do that, and then she's going to work and kind of taking care of the food bills and stuff like that. So it's the only way we're able to get around. Driving is one of the only things I can still do on my own. Did you guys hear her just bottom out that Charger too? Because she definitely went over the friggin' curb. But I'm scared I won't be able to do it much longer. I'm afraid of everything right now. I'm afraid that, is this the last time I'm gonna be able to come into work? And the more stress I get, the more I want to eat. I want to feel comforted. At least she realizes she's at the end of her rope. Like, there's not much more down she can go because she's already at the bottom of, like, the Grand Canyon. At this point, the only way to go is up. You really can't go much deeper unless you decide you're going to try to find the Titanic or something. Can I get a large waffle cone iced cappuccino? And then the God. Sausage and cheddar breakfast sandwich? Even though I've already had breakfast, I stop and get something. Thank you. Thank you. I eat sweets about 4 to 5 times a day. Holy shit, man, that's a lot of sweets in a day. Although, you know, you can pull it off. People are like, didn't you get sick when you used to eat all those sweets? No, you kind of get used to it. It's the craziest thing. Eating calms me. It makes everything okay. Even though I know it's not. As I'm eating, I feel numb. And it's better than feeling stressed.
Oh, that might be a friggin' stroke if you're feeling numb. You need to go get checked out. Because if you're sitting there eating a McDouble or a double Whopper or something, and you start to feel numb, I'd be worried that that cholesterol is doing a little something extra, my chubby self.
Every time I get out of the car, my stomach is so large that it presses on the horn.
It's kind of funny. She has to alert you that she's arrived every single time. I mean, I had a bruise on my belly from the steering wheel from having to slide in and out, but I wasn't honking the horn at people. You probably get the finger a lot when you're getting out of your car for like scaring little old ladies with their shopping carts.
I feel guilty for doing this to myself, and I'm ashamed of what I've become.
I'm barely even making it to work at this point.
Damn, you picked two cars that were parked the furthest apart, and you still almost took the mirrors off with your ass. That's crazy.
And I know I'm not even going to be able to do this soon.
My family doesn't just eat, we feast.
No, I'm good.
Food has always been a comfort for all of us. I always make a ton of food.
Okay, so we go back to the crack shack, breaking bariatric again, right? Mama's here making the whole buffet, which I think is like, I don't know. It's a maternal thing. You want to cook for your family. I get that. But at some point when your whole family is pushing at least 3 bills, like it's probably time to switch it up a little bit.
Because there's so many of us, and then Ashley always wants seconds.
Eating just soothes me. It always has. And especially when I'm really stressed out and I'm emotional, I just want to eat.
Good.
I don't know how you could trance out on a piece of chicken like that, though. Like, I get it. She just kind of shuts down, just chews. It's what she knows how to do. Like, that motion of her jaw or whatever apparently puts her into a whole new world, a whole fantastic point of chub or something. But she just, I guess, eats and numbs out.
Never talk to Ashley about her weight because it's a sensitive subject. But I am sad for her. I feel like one day Ashley won't wake up. And I couldn't even say bye to her.
I mean, although we could do a whole little round table thing here with like Cubby or Chubby Camelot. You guys definitely got a little bit of a weight issue going through the whole family. I think I saw 1 or 2 people that are like normal weight.
It's hard to watch Ashley gain more weight. It's not even so much about what she's eating, it's about how much she's eating. It's getting to the point that I might not have an older sister next year.
Heartbreaking, but if she knows, if Ashley knows, like everyone in the family's on board, they can get her going the right direction. She's not counted out by any means yet.
I'm starting to see a lot of sadness, a lot of pity, a lot of helplessness in all of their eyes.
I don't know. Does she look like she's pitying her, or does she look like she's mad she's not going to get a second piece of chicken?
My entire family is afraid of me dying. I feel guilty because I know I'm harming myself.
You're probably gonna die a lot quicker if you don't start dusting this damn house. Breathing in all these dust particles cannot be good for you, right? Look at the damn AC behind them when it flips back.
Cutting the time I get to spend with them short.
I know I'm trading a future with the people that I love for food.
Thank you, baby.
Here comes David, the ding-dong diddler with seconds. Apparently, he might be into it, though, honestly. He's like, I met her. I saw that she could take down a good buffet, and I was like, sign me up. I want to be course number 3.
I don't think Ashley realizes how much she's eating. I feel that she's close to the edge.
Food is killing my daughter. And it's very painful to see my daughter get worse every day.
Close to the edge. We're bungee jumping with our big asses, and we're not sure if the other end's secure. So if Ashley ain't gonna sit here and fight for Ashley, like the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. But she is speeding towards the ground at this point, and you better toss her a damn parachute or something, or she better find the ripcord.
I feel completely helpless. I know my husband worries about me constantly. It's been such a long time that he's taken care of me that I can't give back. I feel disgusted by myself, and how could he not feel that for me too?
You're giving extra back at 600 pounds. Like, we have big backs, okay? But I get what she's saying. She wants to be a wife that is someone that kind of caters, takes care of her husband. She seems like she loves the guy. He definitely loves her. It's just misguided the way he's trying to show that love with food.
It strains my marriage that I can't be romantic with him, that we can't express our love the way we want to.
What do you mean? He seems like he is loving every second of this. If he slips a digit right now, you guys will be married in extra time.
But I just don't want him to see me. One of my biggest fears is that he is going to wake up one day and be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to take care of her like she's a patient.
I don't know about that, though, because he ain't got a driver's license, okay? So he would have to wake up, decide, I don't want to do this anymore, wait for the bus while you're standing there yelling at him because you haven't got breakfast yet. So what's he doing here with this pillow? I guess extra cushion for the pushing or something.
We had our plans about having a family, but if my wife doesn't lose the weight, all those hopes and dreams are gonna be shattered.
Why are you petting her or something? Like, I get he's trying to comfort her or whatever, but I don't usually just sit there and pet anybody or anything like that. I mean, I guess you can't pet anything else, though. All right, go off, David. Do your thing.
I worry if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. And I feel like my body can't take it anymore. But if I give up, I'm not going to live to grow old with my husband.
And nobody's counted out yet. You're still at the very start of your episode. So hopefully this is just a wild success story, and that's what I'm rooting for at this point. This dog seems sad. You didn't give him any chicken. I am very upset about that.
I finally decided to make a change in my life. And I'm scared. But I'm more scared of what would happen if I don't go. My husband and my sisters and my dad are going to be staying behind, and just me and my mom are going to go.
That's right. You have to get out of your comfort zone, put yourself out there, and no longer be numbed up by the Nutty Buddy or the KY jelly or whatever you're numbed by Mr. Bring It On, Slip a Digit over here or whatever, David.
Daniel has to stay behind and work, and we've never been apart like this. So this is all so hard to do.
How the hell's he working? Didn't you just say he's your caregiver? Is he staying there to do laundry? Because that's kind of BS, right?
But I have to try.
Just worry about the trip, you know. It's long.
I haven't
Blanca?
seen Ashley stay in a car for long periods of time since she was 16. Her back might give out, her legs are gonna get cramps, and it's scary because my mom by herself, she can't help her.
Oh, trust me, our back is 100% going to give out. Her legs, not much muscle on them anyway. I don't know if she's really going to cramp up. She better drink a hell of a lot of water, because I haven't really seen her do much of that yet either.
If I don't take this risk to see the doctor so that he can help me, I don't know how much longer I have left.
Nothing it comes easy, but it's gonna be good for her.
Gotta risk it to get the biscuit, but no biscuit, low carb, Dr. Now's diet, no biscuit.
I've lived like this long enough for me to be tired of being like this.
I'm a little nervous because I know this is the last chance for my sister.
I'm gonna miss her a lot. And I am scared of what the doctor's gonna tell her. I hope
Does he look nervous? Some people just don't give off nervous when they're nervous. This guy looks like he's staring down the block. I don't know what he's looking at. It's kind of like that time I was with my girlfriend and I was staring at the other girl when I was like a teenager and I slammed my finger in the door. Instant karma.
That'll be a life-changing experience for her.
Love you. If I feel nervous, I wonder how you feel.
My stomach is in knots. There are no other options. Diet and exercise alone is not going to help the situation that I'm in.
You know, it will help. It won't get us out of the situation. It will help, though, but you're going to have indigestion the way you're eating anyway.
I need the medical intervention. I need to get my life back.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes. But it's at least a 3-day trip to Houston. And I've never spent that much time in the car. I don't know how my body's gonna handle it.
Wow, I just realized they're driving from California to friggin' Houston. That is a long road trip. I know, because my girl did Maryland to California or to Oregon like a few years ago. It was crazy. I think it was like 40 hours driving or something like that.
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
You barely did an hour.
My neck is getting stiff. My back is kind of achy. I'm sorry, Mom.
1 hour? This is going to turn into a month's friggin' mission. Like, this is ridiculous. What are you doing? Hunting gold or something? This is going to take forever. I'd be mad if you, like, I'm on my way, Doc. You show up a month later?
You need me to help you?
Kind of stiff.
You got it? Be careful.
I'm kind of embarrassed. I wanted to get a lot further tonight, but my body just won't let me.
Not so embarrassed that you stop and got a thing of Hardee's, though, right? We call it Hardee's over here. I think it's Carl's Jr. for you guys on the West Coast.
I feel heavy and tired, and my back is hurting.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. And I feel guilty that my mom has to do everything. She always does everything.
So tomorrow I'll drive the first couple of hours.
But just let me know in case, because I don't want you getting any cramps or anything.
At least she's trying to help out, though, in her own way, because she's already pretty much said she feels like worthless, helpless. She doesn't think she's worth it. She thinks it's just too much. So any kind of contribution she can make at all will probably make her feel a little bit better about herself.
I'm really nervous about this trip. We barely started, and I just don't know what to expect.
A lot of tears, a lot of tacos. I don't know, man. You've still got a hell of a ways to go.
To not feel so helpless. I'm at a point where if I get any bigger, I'm not going to be fitting into this car. So I'm trying to hold on to the very last little bit that I can of independence. So it's important.
Oh my God, her fupa is shifting in the car at this point. If they accidentally slam the brakes, she's going into park and somebody's going flying. Now, we can't fit through the windshield, so we're all right in that department. But Mom, you might just get ejected if she has to stop for any reason at all.
Important for me to just help.
Because soon, I may not be able to do even that.
Ow. I gotta pull over, I'm getting a cramp.
Look, I can't. I don't think I've heard her say one thing that she can do yet, besides eat and kind of numb herself, but she is just constant negative. I can't do anything at all. I'm going to try to help drive, but now I'm getting a cramp, so I got to panic and stop that.
My leg is killing me.
I thought I was gonna be able to drive a lot further, but I started getting a cramp, so I wasn't gonna risk it. I was like, okay, Mom, just take over.
No, the leg's not really. The second and third helping is what's killing you at this point. But all right, come on, Ashley. Please, for the love of God, do good.
When I sit too much, I get horrible cramps. They hurt so bad. And sometimes my legs go completely numb. And I was just scared I would wreck the car. Thank you for taking over.
You're welcome, Mia.
My foot was not, it was starting to hurt and I didn't want to push it.
The last thing I want to do is have an accident.
If things on her keep going numb, she needs more than weight loss surgery. Like something is seriously going on here with her nerves. She needs like a nerve specialist or something. I don't really know.
I'm embarrassed that I can't help my mom more on this trip. Sometimes it seems like all I can really do anymore is eat.
Seriously, because this woman is pulling jerky out of everywhere. I'm pretty sure she just pulled like a piece of chicken jerky out of her cleavage earlier. Either that or she found it. I don't know where it came from. Just 1 minute, I'm sitting here watching her drive. The next minute, I'm seeing them like nipple and meat.
We should stop and get something to eat.
Yeah.
Do you want to go inside?
There's too many people.
Yeah, right. You think we do anything besides the friggin' drive-through? I could count on like one hand how many times I walked into a restaurant. That's because I had to pick up the damn pizza.
You're not up to it?
No.
Where do you want to do it? Over there? Right?
No, let's go by the tree.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
This one's yours.
I don't want people to see me eat.
What do you think this is? Hefty, heavy seek mealtime? Like, no, hide and go seek. But no, you're not hiding behind this little ass tree either. We are way wider than this tree.
When I'm out in public, I feel like I'm at a circus and I'm the one behind the cage. I feel like I'm an animal.
We gotta go.
Aren't they not allowed to have elephants at circuses anymore, though? I thought that was the thing. I thought they stopped doing all the animals at the circus, the Barnum and Bariatric Bailey or whatever. I thought you weren't allowed to have them anymore.
I can't keep living this life. I just want to get help. I'm seeing Dr. Now for the first time today. I'm nervous and anxious, and I haven't been on a scale in such a long time. I don't know what it's going to read, and I'm afraid of it.
668.
Man, she was so close to 666, which would be so much funnier. You know, my mom was scheduled to have me, my older brother, and my little brother on the 6th, so she ran up and down stairs to go into early labor so her 3 boys weren't born on 666.
It's a really, really high number. How is it that I'm still alive at this point?
I don't know, maybe that whole numb thing's actually helping her out, so her heart's got to pump less blood or something. I'm convinced that everything happens for a reason, and I'm even convinced that we get to this size for a reason. Maybe so you can start a YouTube channel and help other people kind of laugh at their own misery. Maybe so you can teach people to believe in themselves. Maybe so you can overcome this and somebody can find some kind of inspiration from what you're going through.
I'm terrified now that I'm beyond help. That if he can't help me, I'm gonna die.
Oh, nobody's beyond help. Beyond Burger probably would help, but no, you're not beyond help. Oh, it's hard to see her mom upset.
Bad, but I didn't know it was that bad, Ashley.
What do you mean? Her skin was literally dying in the middle of her back. How bad did you think it was? She's got the plague.
And now I am certain that if you don't get the help, I won't have you long. That scares me.
I don't know what to do, Mom.
Diet. Help yourself. Less hamburger helper, more helping yourself with a diet.
Hello.
What's up, my medical miracle man? Come to mama.
I'm Dr. Nazard, and you are Ashley, huh?
Yes.
All right. And today you weighed 668 pounds?
Yes.
Okay. What is the highest weight you have been?
This has been my highest weight.
So what seems to be biggest challenge with your eating habit?
I'm usually just snacking all day long.
So why are you doing that?
Because food tastes good, because she has a lot of stuff from her past. There's always some, like, I don't know, mental aspect to it that people don't really like to explore because it's usually really sad. I'm more interested in that. What causes people to get here, where they gave up on themselves to get here.
Because I'm hungry.
I know I shouldn't eat like I do.
But in everything I eat, I feel so guilty about eating it. You know, I know that I'm not supposed to be eating, sweets or sugary things, but I crave them. And at this point, I know that I need weight loss surgery.
So you already figured out the solution, but you need to figure out the problem. The surgery is going to only affect how much you're going to eat at one time. The surgery would not affect your frequency of eating, would not affect the type of food that you eat.
Keeps talking about guilt like an awful lot. She has guilt for this, guilt for that, guilt for not being able to help out. She hasn't really acted a whole lot of guilty so far. She really seems like the farthest thing from guilty, besides crying here and there because she's sad that she can't do anything. But that seems more like sad for yourself than guilty that you're putting everyone else in this predicament.
And unless you have a handle on that, weight loss surgery is not going to be a good option.
We got plenty of handles, Doc. Just pick one, grab it.
Ashley's saying that she has a problem, but also she's acting like surgery is going to fix everything. That's not how it works. She's going to have to show me that she can do this and she's willing to work, and not just trust in a magic pill. You are at home with her, or who's at home with her?
Evening.
I mean, there's no miracle here. There's no kind of fix a flat for the fatties or anything like that where you just let the air out and then you plug the hole. But I mean, technically, I guess that's kind of what the weight loss surgery is. You let the air out of the stomach and you plug it.
Evening is the only time we're together, and so we have dinners every night.
So y'all eat the same food and y'all sort of enable each other. And that may be very difficult to break that dynamic in the household. But you have to be proactive for yourself and you need to just your eating habit, because otherwise you're not going to last too long. So now you're 30, what is going to happen when you're 40?
I don't think I'm going to make it to 40 if I continue this way.
You're absolutely correct. You're not going to.
Isn't it kind of crazy that it's like always 30? That's when people end up at the surgeon, or they're finally like, okay, this life's not quite going the way I envisioned it or the way I wanted. I was 30 when the surgeon got called. Yesterday's episode I did was 30. She's 30.
Going to make it to 40. You're actually killing yourself with the food. Ashley has to understand this is going to be a long, hard process. She's close to 700 pounds, and the human body is not designed to operate at that weight.
I think she gets it. I think her husband gets it. That he understands that he hasn't, he's not helping the long, hard process or doing anything long and hard from what she said earlier. But we don't really get to be over the Hillshire farm when we're this big, so she's going to have to change.
There is no way that she will survive a few more years unless she starts to change now and start taking drastic actions to save herself. You are 668 pounds. You're not a candidate for surgery, but you have potential for it. If you show me that you're willing to take control of your situation and try to change. At this point,
Wait a sec. If she's not a candidate, who is? You mean she just has to lose weight before it, right? She definitely falls in the level of BMI where she's cleared if she can lose weight.
when your priority is that you're going to stick to a 1,200 calorie diet, you're going to avoid all the high calorie and carbs in your diet, and you're going to start making different in your eating habit. Start increasing your activity with walking, and I would expect that you'll be able to lose 50 pounds in 1 month. Okay? All right. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you.
50 pounds in 1 month isn't the most ambitious goal he's ever given. It's probably right around the middle of the pack because sometimes he's way more strict than that. But I guess if she was any closer to 700, I bet he would have made her lose 60 a month. But 50 a month, she can do that. She can do it so easy.
I've been trying to walk every day, and each time I'm able to go a little bit further. My sisters have been helping me because they really want me to be able to do this and get surgery.
You good?
I'm scared of disappointing them, but I'm trying to stay focused on what I need to do for myself.
Don't be scared of disappointing other people. Be scared of disappointing yourself. That's the problem. You're worried so much about what other people think that you're not focusing on you and kind of, I don't know, if it doesn't help you to like think about what other people are thinking or worrying about, then just worry about you. Be your own standard. That's the thing. Like, stop competing or trying to impress everyone else. Just be your own standard.
One step at a time. It doesn't matter how small.
I'm in this mindset now that I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to get to my goal.
Don't let it go.
I know, I got it.
I'm going to do everything in my power to make this happen.
Yeah, I've got like those same friggin' resistance bands, and they definitely showed me what it was like to be a part of like the Play the Nutcracker once. It was bad.
Being more active, I know I can do long term.
I came to help.
Changing the food I eat is really the tougher thing. Everyone in my family is willing to make this change with me. But I know a lot of it's on me too.
Okay, team effort. The giant thing of lemonade or orange juice, whatever that is, that's got to be orange juice sitting on the table. Probably not going to help your weight loss. Or, I mean, the sausages, not bad on a low carb concept, but I think they're probably pretty high calorie.
Yeah.
Ashley needed a little push, so now we eat basically the same thing, so she won't feel left out. Like, no more soda, no more, sweet stuff.
I'm gonna start plating mine, babe.
Sticking to 1,200 calories a day is going to be really hard. But I measure out everything I eat.
It's not sausage. It looks like some burnt chicken or something. But also, Daniel's like, all right, we're going to do this. I'm going to stop pushing a pillow between your legs, and we're going to start pushing something else. So he's definitely the one that's going to be gung-ho about this whole thing, right? He's got to be raring to go.
5.25.
I'm going to eat what I'm supposed to. No carbs. If I work this hard, am I really gonna throw everything away for a cookie? I take a look back at to what I was eating before and to what I eat now. How I'm not snacking in between, how I'm not eating any junk. And
isn't that crazy how all that changes though? Because she didn't care at all before. Whatever she wanted, she just was gonna eat it, didn't care. And now she's looking at it and she's like, wow, I can't believe I did that to myself. And she probably feels way better, way more clear-minded. She's not even thinking about a cookie, so she's not going to crumble at all.
I'm proud of the fact that I haven't cheated and I haven't given up. No matter how hard it's been, and it's been hard.
I'm really proud of you. You've done very well.
What are you, eating the chair whenever they don't bring you the food in time? Holy hell, what happened to this thing?
It's a lifestyle change, not just for her, it's for everybody. Because we can't support her if we're not going to change ourselves either. We will try to do our best as a family to be there for her.
They've got the spray butter that says it's 0 calories, but really it's just like 4 calories per pump, so they don't have to put 5 calories on it. So every time you spray that little sucker, say you do 20 sprays on your toast or something, that's still 80 calories. People get it all messed up. No more Taco Tuesday. Now it's Weight Watchers Wednesdays in this family.
Here you go, Bubba. It's protein.
It's protein. Even the cat's on a diet.
That's one. That's done. Today we are packing up to move to Houston. Daniel and I decided we have to make this change if I'm going to be fully committed. So we're gonna live in Houston for a while to be close to the doctor.
Wow, talk about being gung-ho. As much as she leaned on family and needed them around, for her to just say, I'm gonna up and just go, is kind of freaking scary and crazy. Good for her.
This stuff here is good to go.
All of this?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're gonna fit all that in there?
Yeah. I'm sad because I haven't left yet and I'm already missing my family.
Also, hopefully you got a U-Haul, because we're going to take up a good bit of space in the car. I don't know how much they're planning on bringing, but they're going to be traveling very light, like heavy hobo style, if they don't got like a U-Haul.
In the long run, I know this is the best thing that could happen for me, but right now, I have a lot of anxiety and I'm scared and stressed out and I'm just really sad to leave.
My dad's going to drive us down, but then he has to go back and leave Daniel and me alone.
Uh-oh. She's not used to that, right? She's lived with her parents her whole life. What if they just start arguing the second they're there alone? And he's like, we have to eat healthy. And she's like, bring me the effing Twinkie, little Debbie. And then she starts throwing dishes or something.
My mom and my sisters have been the ones who mostly take care of me. Now it's going to fall on Daniel.
Yeah, you could take that already.
There are some things I've not wanted him to do.
If I have to let Daniel help me take a shower, I'm worried that it's gonna have like a negative effect on our marriage.
What do you mean? I think this guy is like raring to go to do the washcloth twister with your taint. Like, this guy's got to be all kinds of ready at this point. He's been waiting for years for you to call him up to the big leagues.
I'm changing everything I know.
This could be goodbye for a while.
This is the first time that she'll be on her own, but I honestly do think it's her last chance. And I really hope that she succeeds.
It's just hard
to have to let her go. But if I have to lose her temporarily for her, to move to Texas, that's better than permanently.
That's right. They say if you love them, let them go. If they love you, they'll come back. So at this point, it's in all of your best interest for her to go try to get herself better so she can still be in the family. And you guys aren't at a funeral bawling your eyes out instead of just saying goodbye for a few months.
Losing her.
Me and Ashley are very close, and she depends on our family so much for her to even get around the day.
You're going to be a lot closer when she loses weight, though. Just because, not like, yes, they'll be hugging, they'll be a lot closer, but they'll be able to do more and bond more is what I mean, and get around and do stuff together.
So it's scary because it's so far away.
It feels like my heart is being ripped in two, and I'm leaving half of it behind.
You better call a doctor now, because at first you're numb, now your heart's in pieces. What's going on here?
And not that Daniel doesn't make me feel whole, but it's different.
Yeah, Daniel's not filling any holes. You told us that at the start. Why do you keep doing this? They keep bringing up all these different ways that Daniel's not that great, okay? Daniel's a stand-up guy for sure. He's trying his best, okay? But he's still got a long ways to go, and you two have a long learning how to be a married couple, honestly, because they're just in this weird caregiver stage.
I'm leaving everything that I know, and what if I fail? What if I am not strong enough to do this?
No, 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 no. You can't say that. You have to be strong enough. There is no no here.
I just need to kind of sit here for a little bit. It was important for me to get to Houston to be closer to the doctor, but we left everything. We left our family, we left our friends.
I told you they were traveling light because we're already traveling heavy, so they couldn't bring anything.
Daniel and I are taking a big gamble. And I don't even know if Dr. Now is going to approve me for surgery. And I hope this pays off. There's so many unknowns ahead. And part of me is worried I've made a big mistake.
Okay, the second doubt, all that stuff is what I hate. Stop doubting yourself. There is no what if I don't get approved? The only option is to get approved. You could screw around and mess it up at first like I did if you really want, but you're just wasting time. At some point you gotta lock in and do it right.
It worries me that Ashley is really stressed out. When she's really stressed out, that's when she eats.
What do you guys can eat? I'm not hungry.
Why don't you eat something?
Dad, really, I'm not hungry. I am completely drained. I am emotionally spent. I am physically exhausted. And all I want is food.
She's so much taller than both of these guys, but her emotional eating habits, she's going to have to break those, man. And I don't know, because she's super emotional. That's going to be her major battle with the emotional eating part of it. Because besides that, it seems like she's okay. She's got a support system, but that's the tough part.
But I can't mess this up. My old eating habits were to eat whatever I wanted when I was stressed to comfort myself and make it better. I don't want to go back into the habit of stressing out and then eating, because this is where it got me.
What are they doing?
For the love of God, we have waffle fries. You've got her sitting in here talking about being stressed and wanting to eat, and you guys are out here pounding Chick-fil-A.
Tomorrow, my father flies back home, and Daniel and I will be alone. And then we go see the doctor to find out if I'm approved for surgery.
I mean, this man's been waiting to be alone with you for probably years. He's ready for the Reese's Rodeo, do the, like, Fupa Hula Hoopa or something. I could tell that man's all kinds of sad. Every time he looks at you and he just thinks, man, when is it going to be my time to shine? When's it Daniel's time to be the great hero here or something?
I believe you're leaving today, Dad.
Ashley is the first time she's away from home, away from us, from the family, from everything. And I think that's what's most tough for her, to let go of us.
Have a safe flight.
All right. All right, see you then. Take care, all right?
She's going to have to do letting go of some things in order to find other things. Like, it's tough because she probably just wants to stay in her comfort zone. But being uncomfortable is a good thing. It's going to make you grow and push you in all different directions you didn't think you'd be able to go initially.
I miss them. I miss home. I am so far away from my comfort zone at this point. But my dad said, you know, there's certain sacrifices that you have to do in order to get where you want to get. And you just gotta be strong.
I mean, in all honesty, she hasn't even been there that long yet. So a couple months away, maybe even like half a year, is not gonna destroy your whole family dynamic. I think she's reading way more into it just because, I don't know, maybe she's scared to be alone with Daniel. She's not used to it. She's always got her sisters and her mom to back her up and stuff if she's arguing with him. Probably. I don't know. That's probably how it's played out.
It's been hard, and I'm nervous to see what the scale says now. I need the surgery so bad.
Oh, shit. We're still honking horns. You guys think she lost enough weight? She's got to get away from the horn pressing and once she gets closer to her goal, right? I don't know if she lost it because she's honking horns.
This is the next step in this journey, and he holds the key to that. Thank you, baby. Yeah.
Did she raise?
Yeah, Daniel just gave that nurse all kinds of crazy looks too, huh? He's like, you hear that horn out there? It wasn't me honking it.
The doctor told me I needed to lose 50 pounds to be a candidate for surgery. So everything depends on this weigh-in.
6:14.
Okay, she lost what, 54 pounds? That's impressive. She's definitely doing the diet really friggin' well. And she was spending this whole time doubting herself like she wouldn't have done it.
At least I met the 50 pounds that the doctor wanted me to lose. But I'm nervous it's not going to be enough. Oh, I wonder what he's gonna say.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but is it good enough?
Okay, he's gonna say, "Welcome to professional, like, weight wrestling or something. We are signing you up for bariatric surgery. Here's your contract." Like, yeah, you're gonna get the friggin' surgery. You hit the goal, right?
That's the question.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, so you lost 54 pounds.
Yes.
So how is your eating habit now?
I measure everything, I weigh everything in ounces, make sure the portions are under control. I have more protein, and now I don't snack at all.
Okay, super.
That's because the protein keeps you more full instead of just sitting there eating like donuts and carb heavy stuff like that all day, where you're still going to be hungry and you're just going to want to eat again in like an hour or two. I think that's why Chinese food makes you so hungry, like right after you eat a whole ton of it, because it's just so carb heavy. You just want more right after.
Ashley's done well this month. Losing 54 pounds has demonstrated that she's able to control her eating habit. She's shown me that she's willing to work hard for this and not just trusting in the magic pill. You're doing good and you lost some weight, so I'm going to approve you for weight loss surgery.
Okay.
There we go. She's finally making it out of the morbid matrix. She took the red pill, buddy. No, is it the blue pill? I don't know. Am I allowed to say red pill to an audience of all female women? Or like all female audience? Is that going to get me in trouble?
Thank you so much.
You figured out how to deal with the problem. Now the surgery will help you even more. I'm going to schedule your operation for next month. Until then, stick with the diet so you can lose even more weight. If you don't, we won't be able to move forward with your surgery. So keep at it. Good job. This is encouraging. It's not a guarantee that she'll be completely successful.
Yeah, but it's a guarantee that she's taken the initial step and she's not like hee-hawing around about it. She's not dragging her feet. She's not sitting here, how'd she say it? At the circus or whatever, just sitting in the cage waiting for somebody to come rescue her. She's doing it for herself. She's putting forth the effort that I typically don't see, even in myself initially, when it comes to this kind of weight loss.
I'm excited because my family is arriving in Houston today. It's been 2 months since I've seen my family. I'm thankful I have Daniel here with me, but I really need the support of my whole family going into surgery.
Damn, Daniel really don't seem like he's that high on her role of like, on her list of people that are important that she needs around. Her family definitely outrank you in this hierarchy, buddy. You better be like realizing you're the bottom of the totem pole on this one.
I'm just really scared.
Hey! Ash! Missed you. Daniel, what's up, Daniel?
I wonder if these guys showed up with Chick-fil-A too, because Dad left with Chick-fil-A. It'd be kind of funny if they showed up with it. No, it wouldn't actually, but it would be ironic.
You can sit me, huh? I'm tired of sitting down all the way here.
Dude, your face looks smaller.
Thanks, man.
She looks so good.
I don't notice the difference yet.
I'm so excited for the little minor things.
So how long are you going to be in the hospital? Did he
He
tell
said
you?
about 3 to 4 days.
Damn, really? They kept me 2 nights and they would have let me go after 1. They just kept me the second just to be safe. But here's the thing. It takes hundreds of pounds before you even see it in your face. I still have to go back and look at my old videos to be like, oh yeah, I've lost a good bit of weight at this point. To me, I still feel like the same freaking person.
There's no more like tests that you need to run or anything like that, or that's it?
No, he did run a bunch of tests already.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
They
order
came
for
out
me
good?
to. Yeah, they came out good. You know,
How's the blood work?
I've been stressing out a little bit, so my blood pressure went up.
I don't want Ashley to see me worried about her, but I'm scared for her. I'm scared for the fact that It's not a little surgery, it's a major surgery. But
I'd be more curious to know what her like A1C levels are and stuff like that. Like, yeah, her blood pressure still going to be high. She's still what, right above 600 pounds. But I don't know. My A1C went like way down. I think it's like a 4.1 now. So I'd be curious to know what hers is at this point.
but I just keep thinking it's for her own good.
I'm happy after all this time, after all the sacrifices, but it's scary and I'm very nervous.
But you know what? You're closing like the book on this part of your life. You're gonna have a whole new set of opportunities that you didn't have beforehand.
That's right. Close the next one, or close this one, open the next chapter of 50 Shades of Fat with you and Daniel, and write your own kind of story here. Was it Sasha and Mr. Gray? I think those are the people from the Fat Beat, that book.
That's what makes this all worth it.
Now we're getting the chance, and Ashley's getting the chance to see a future for herself.
That's what I keep telling myself. I'm so glad my family's here because I'm really scared about tomorrow. And I'm just not sure if I could do it without them.
Look, everything's right within your grasp at this point. You spent so long saying, I can't at the start of this episode. Like, I think at this point, she's finally starting to realize that she can do a lot more than she's letting on or she's let herself believe. Her entire life, she's probably thought, I can't do this, I can't do that. And now she's finally starting to believe in herself a little bit, which is the hardest part in weight loss.
Today, I am finally getting weight loss surgery after so long. I'm scared, but it feels good to know my family will be there when I wake up.
Oh, he shaved his head in camaraderie. What is that? Aren't people shaving their head and saying they're not sleeping with men anymore after the election? Is that what he's doing?
Yep. It's gonna be okay. I think I'm more nervous than you.
See you in a bit. Love you.
I am really nervous. If there was another way, I would have done that. But there's no other choice.
Well, apparently nobody taught you about the trick where you just eat a bunch of Play-Doh to fill up your stomach, and then eventually you kind of poop it out in a star shape, like some kind of, what's that little Play-Doh thing? Yeah, it's kind of a little more obscure method to losing weight, but you could have tried that.
You try to prepare yourself for the pain because you know there's going to be pain, but not until you're there do you actually realize how much pain it was actually going to be.
I'm sorry, Ashley, I can't stay.
What am I supposed to do?
Sit there, heal up, lose the weight, and then move back home. But it's painful. But the most painful part is the gas they pump in your stomach. Like, your stomach just feels so inflated, it hurts. But she's not going to be comfortable, but it shouldn't be that bad.
You know, we can't stay any longer because we have to drive. It's a really, really far drive. Don't do that. I can't go like this.
Oh, wow. They all drove into town? They didn't fly? That should show you your family loves you more than anything, though. That's a hell of a trip.
This is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know how I'm going to do this without them.
One step at a time and 1 pound at a time is the only way to do it.
Let's go for a walk. And that way I can stretch myself out a little bit. 1, 2, pull. It's my 4th day in recovery and I'm still really sore. It's been hard trying to walk again. But you gotta walk through the pain.
Hey, Daniel is pretty strong. I guess he has been helping her, lifting her, and doing all this for a long time. So maybe that's what's got his strength up, because he picked her up like it was nothing.
I feel like my stomach's like compressed like this. And when I stand up, it slowly releases.
That's cool.
It's just, I guess, baby steps at this point. I wish I had my entire family here, but I have Daniel next to me. Okay, water break.
She keeps saying that though. I wish my family was here. I wish my family was here. Of course you do. But they're not there. So you're just gonna have to make do with Daniel and stop making him feel like he's chopped liver.
I don't know if I could do this without him.
Let me get some Purell, yeah? He loves me so much. He's always been there for me.
He kind of seems like a hell of a guy, honestly. He's pretty nice, at least. Let's put it that way. He's putting up with a lot more than a lot of couples do, and he's not over here trying to feed you a bunch of ho-hos until you're halfway in the ground like the other people do, like what Lisa King did.
I wish I could guzzle my water, but I can't.
Ashley needs my help basically on everything now, you know, because I gotta prepare her food, make sure she drinks her liquids that she needs to be drinking.
That's the hardest part, having to sip the water every 20 minutes so you don't get dehydrated, when before you would kind of just chug whatever liquid so you could get it down. But now you can't do that because your stomach's mostly gone, so all you can do is sip a little here or there.
It's beef.
Right now, I'm not craving anything. I don't have an appetite. It's an odd sensation because I eat because I have to, but not because I want to. I never felt this way before in my life. I think I'm done with broth.
I'm gonna be in charge of Ashley's recovery at home, and I'm worried that when she gets home, she's gonna be in pain.
It's really kind of funny when you stop eating for fun and you start just eating just for like the functionality of it. So you have some kind of nutrition and you're not just sitting there like totally drained, weak all friggin' day. Before that, you just ate whenever, wherever, all the time because it made you happy or you just thought you were hungry. Now you realize what actually being hungry feels like when your stomach's gone. Current weight, 563. Weight loss since surgery, 13 pounds. Total weight loss, 106. Ashley has been discharged from the hospital, is continuing to recover at home.
I've been home from the hospital almost a month, and I thought I was going to get better a lot sooner.
Damn, you only lost 13 pounds in a month? That's pretty slow off the bat. Like, usually a pound a day is what Dr. Now is talking about.
But the pain really took its toll. And I felt really sick and weak, and I'm scared something's wrong. Babe, it's time for my medicine.
Okay.
But it's all I have to eat with food.
Okay.
I'll see if I can have a few bites of that. Right now, I'm still on a liquid diet, so I'm mostly just eating soups. I know Dad.
Wow, though, you only lost 13 pounds still on the liquid diet when all you could have is like sugar-free popsicles and soup broth all the time?
Daniel feels guilty eating solid food or normal food that we used to eat together, but it's okay, I'm not hungry.
4 tablespoons. Okay.
Oh, you're actually measuring out the tablespoons instead of just getting like a bowl of something and just eating what you can and putting the rest away for later.
I'm really proud of Ashley because it's been hard, but I see a lot of determination on Ashley that, you know, she wants to do the best she can and achieve her goal as fast as she can. But I still worry about her.
That's it, baby. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish that, but thank you.
It's slowly.
I don't know if maybe the food that I'm eating right now, I'm not enjoying it because it's the same thing over and over and over.
What, it feels too heavy in your stomach?
No, I just feel really full.
That's the hardest part, figuring out what agrees with you, what you can keep down, what doesn't agree with you. Because there for a while, anything that you try to eat that's new, it might come back up. So you kind of stick with whatever you're comfortable with because it just works and you know it works.
I'm just not feeling the energy to do anything. You know, before I wanted to go outside and walk, I wanted to feel the sunshine, I wanted to be more active. Now it's like I want to walk, the want is there, but the ability to do so is hard. Okay.
Okay, is this something actually wrong with her? Or is this her being more like, okay, I was an emotional eater, and now at this point I don't have food, so I don't want to do anything? It's almost like throwing a tantrum because she can't eat her feelings anymore. Because she doesn't seem that uncomfortable. If there was something like seriously wrong, she would be very much in pain and it would be probably noticeable.
Now it's like, even if I want to, is my body able to handle it? I think I'm losing weight, but I'm still really worried that there's something wrong from surgery. I want my life just to be back to normal. You know, whatever normal is now that the surgery is here. I'm just ready to feel good again. I'm lightheaded.
I mean, your new normal is going to be this for quite a while. They can't just go and give you the stomach back. So you're going to have to adjust, adapt, kind of figure out your new norm, figure out what you can eat, kind of start pushing yourself a little bit here or there, just so you don't kind of fall into this whole like pitfall trap that is depression because you've ate your feelings for so long.
You don't look okay.
Ashley, open your eyes. There you go. Okay, breathing tube's coming out. We're all done. Everything went well. It all looked good, okay?
It's good that we check to make sure there's nothing physically wrong with Ashley. But what's happening, she's developing psychosomatic symptom, which means her fear is making her physically sick right now. Her discomfort is emotional. So,
see, that's what I was worried about, that she was going to sit here and she was an emotional eater for so long that now that she doesn't have the food, she's just kind of like making all this up in her head almost. It's weird, man. It's so funny how the human body or the human mind can do all this crazy stuff.
So for now, I'm going to send her home to keep working on her diet and transitioning to solid food. But I think she's going to need to start therapy soon and start to deal with her emotions.
Yeah, she's definitely got a lot of stuff to work through. And I don't know if she's going to be able to work through all of them. This is going to be a very long-term process. It's not going to happen overnight. Just like we didn't get this fat overnight, she's not going to be able to kind of figure this out overnight either. Current weight, 545. Weight loss in surgery, 31 pounds. Total weight loss, 124 pounds. So this is not going very fast at all.
I was really surprised when the doctor didn't find anything wrong with my stomach. He told me that I need to start dealing with my emotions and getting back to eating solid foods.
I really wasn't all that surprised, but I am surprised that you guys are sleeping on 2 different beds still. Whenever, I mean, you're married, at this point you're alone, you're not in the house with your parents anymore. That's kind of a reach. Kind of sucks for this guy because that looks like an air mattress too. We could pop one of them suckers.
Mario, let's go. Come on.
Actually, if she doesn't give him any action, he's probably over there trying to pop it every single night because he's just poking that thing left and right.
I had picture recovery a whole different way than it actually has been.
Hi, how you feeling?
I just didn't want to be in my room anymore. I can keep food down now, but everything makes me nauseous. The nausea comes in waves and it doesn't really announce when it's coming, it just comes.
Depends on what you're trying to eat though. Like certain things will, certain things won't. It looks like you're trying to eat some kind of cereal now or something like that. Certain things are just heavy, like it's tough. You have to figure out what works, like oatmeal, maybe tuna fish, things like that kind of were my go-to at first. Like that worked for me. It was light enough. It tasted good enough.
Oof, I'm queasy. I know that the food that I'm putting into my body is for energy, it's for nutrients, it's something that it's going to help me recover. But I just don't enjoy eating anymore.
what is it? Yogurt and oats, and then something else that looked like a flip cup. That's a lot of food still this early on. Maybe you're overeating.
I feel like I can no longer process the world, and I don't know what to do with myself. Food was a comfort and a joy, and it's not that anymore. And I've got nowhere to go with my emotions. And I just feel lost right now.
You better find yourself real friggin' quick, because most people don't get a second chance. So, soul searching, do something, stop snacking. Whatever you're doing, it probably has to switch up, because you're not losing weight nearly as fast as you should.
Today, I'm getting a checkup from Dr. Now. And I've been trying really hard, but I haven't had the energy to exercise much. And I don't know how much progress I'm making. So I don't really want to check my weight right now.
531.
Damn, 137. So she's still kind of just squeaking along here, not going all that fast at all.
You can go ahead and go to room.
Thank you. I'm disappointed with that. I know at this point I should be averaging about 30 pounds a month.
Yeah, and you've only lost 44 since surgery, so whatever you're doing has to change, because you are sucking it up right now.
I don't know why I'm not making the progress I should.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay.
Are you really that confused, though, or is Daniel putting, like, icing in your toothpaste tube or something? Because somewhere along here, you're getting extra calories. And I don't know where the hell they're coming from if you just can't figure it out. Because those air calories are a B, but I don't know how many fat-free air calories you're eating, but you should be losing more weight.
All right. So today you are down to 531, huh? Your weight loss will be approximately about 30 pounds a month. And over the last 2 months, you only lost 15 pounds per month. So how is your level of activity? How much you can do?
I've been disappointed with my own activity level just because before the surgery, when you had me on the diet and exercise, I was doing so much more. And now
Oh my God, start pushing yourself. Do something. Fight for you. Fight for your family. Fight for anything. Just stop sitting here and like kind of doing this whole woe is me thing where you're just like, oh, I don't know why it's not working. I know why it's not working. I've had it not work. Come on.
thinking I've lost weight. I should have the energy and the ability to move around, but I just felt so tired.
Every day, even if you don't want to, you need to get up and walk.
Okay.
Exercise.
All right, why don't we start giving Daniel like a blue rhino or a friggin' honey pack or something? Let's have somebody around this house like trying to get out and get up and get after it.
Exercise is critical to your continued weight loss. You have to push yourself, okay? You're losing weight only because the surgery is limiting the amount of calories you can take in. A year down the road, if you don't change this behavior, you will start going back towards 600 pounds. Ashley has done very well, but her weight loss has slowed because she's having to deal with the core issues of her emotions.
Yeah, and she's kind of an emotional wreck and emotional turmoil all the time. She's got a lot of upside here, right? She's got a lot to kind of pull together, a lot to look forward to, but she can't even see that because she's so fixated on the food and the missing her family and all of her emotions that she's just letting kind of run wild at this point.
It is not until a coping mechanism is removed and that loss is felt before patient is ready to start addressing that. I would like you to see a therapist to get back on track.
Okay.
Go ahead and increase your activity, and if you have any problem, call us. If not, we'll see how you're doing in 1 month.
Okay.
Okay, nice to see you.
Thank you, Doc.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you. See you then.
Okay, here's the sweater. You ready?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Okay, she's getting up, getting after it, working out now at this point.
push myself to be more active like Dr. Now wanted. I'm going on walks every day, even when it's rainy. I'm hoping by doing more exercise, I can make the progress I need, because I don't really want to go to a therapist.
You probably still need therapy coming from where you're coming from, but extra cardio behind you is looking like he ain't had a workout in a long time, and he looks like he is depressed.
I don't want to talk about anything that stresses me out right now, because that makes me want to run to food, and I'm trying to avoid that.
I mean, technically, running anywhere would be a good thing at this point. Not food, not food. I'm just saying, get after something. Do whatever you can. Working out here, great start.
Oh my God. Someone decided to steal my tires.
Shut the hell up. Grand Theft Obesity strikes again. Did you owe Lizard Lick Towing some damn money or something? Did you just get your rims repossessed? Did you finance them? No way they got stolen on my 600-pound life. Who the hell comes in here and says, oh yeah, this Charger's got some 16s on it. I need those.
All 4 of them. We're by ourselves and we have 1 car. And I have to deal with that now, on top of everything else. It's the last thing we need, Daniel. Other than the surgery, nothing has gone right since we've been in Houston.
Damn, they kind of just tossed you on a block too. They didn't even, this is going to be a pain in the ass to get back up and get on any kind of rim at this point.
I throw up almost everything I eat, and now we don't even feel safe in our own home. All right. I can't even. I'm getting stressed in almost every aspect of my life. No, I'm not okay. Okay, I gotta sit down. I cannot do this. I have enough stress going on as it is. When are we gonna catch a break?
Hopefully when you stop breaking off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I mean, technically somebody taking the tires might be a good thing because you gotta walk more, right? So silver lining, this could be some kind of blessing, I guess. Somebody's doctor now took the effing rims. That's what happened. Dr. Paradise, are you coming around here stealing rims to make people lose pounds?
Maybe I'm not meant to be successful.
You silly rascal, you.
I've been working through a lot of my emotion and trying to do what the therapist told me. One of the biggest things that I know has affected me my whole life is getting hurt as a child. Ever since that.
Yeah, Dr. Paradise kind of just told her to explore her feelings a little more and kind of flesh them out and kind of figure out what causes her to be this emotional eater, work through that. So she's got a lot of stuff to work through and a lot of stuff that like I wouldn't even know where to begin because I'm just a 5th grade peer mediator.
That moment, I've not felt like I'm in control, and I've lived in fear. Even though I'm bigger, in the back of my head, I'm scared of someone hurting me. So I've decided I don't want to feel weak and scared anymore, so I'm taking a self-defense class.
I think a lot of people that have had some kind of traumatic experience in the past kind of put up a wall and they're scared of people getting close to them because if they get close, they could hurt them like that person did from the past. But like there's so much that goes to that. Like you're going to have to learn to let people close to you, but also keep up that boundary so people can't cross it and can't hurt you. Like it's such a nuanced thing.
You ready to jump into a class?
Hi, I'm Michael, by the way.
Ashley.
Ashley, nice to meet you.
So Michael and I have been training together for probably 10 years. And a big part of being able to punch and kick and defend yourself is being fit. Would you like us to show you a few things that you could do at home?
As long as I don't overdo it.
Right.
It's overwhelming to watch, you know, just because I've never had that type of physical activity, you know, and that's strong, but it's empowering at the same time.
All right, do you have any clearance from your doctors on anything that you're able to do?
I can pretty much do everything.
Yeah, let's teach you how to punch some people in the nose, kick some people in the balls, and jab some eye sockets, I guess.
Stairs are like a problem right now.
Let's go. All right, cool.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh man.
So being able to get up the stairs, that'll be your goal.
Want to go with you? Or you want to go by yourself?
I'll go by myself.
Okay.
Quick, get up there. The guy that stole the rims off your car's up there. You're gonna have to give him a good old kick, a little like rim job here thing going or something. Kick him in the anus.
Piece of cake.
Not piece of cake, you jackhole. We're on My 600 Pound Life, okay?
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Good job. You're there.
I knew you could do it.
I can't even remember the last time I climbed that many stairs. It's been too long.
You did it. So believe in yourself a little more, because I have a feeling you can do so much more than you're letting yourself do. Also, I don't know, maybe she got up there a little quicker because they said piece of cake. She thought there was cake up there.
I don't think I would have ever done this had it not been for just the push saying, why don't you try?
Go forward. Boom. All right. Now, give me a scowl. Your mean face.
I can't.
Right? Ah, you got it. We're gonna.
She's laughing at this point. I need to see a mean face out of you, lady. I need to know that you're going to kick someone in the testes real quick. Throw up them dukes. Not the mayonnaise. Throw up, like, the fist, okay?
We're gonna shift our weight back and forth. I want you to just bend your knees and just shift your weight from side to side.
After the stairs.
Oh my God. It's Super Morbidly Obese Street Fighter. This is great. This is so much fun.
You know, it's, what else should I try? You know, that I thought I couldn't do.
If you're gonna be elbowing someone, you need to know where you need to hit them, right? Breathe.
Breathe out loud.
The balls.
Yes, good. Look at that. You're knocking me over. Good.
I'm feeling really empowered. I can punch things and actually move.
Oh, Daniel, you better be real nice tonight, because you might catch old 1-2 Floyd Mayweather if you keep playing with her.
Hands up.
I know learning self-defense doesn't change the past, but I feel like this is a first step for me to feel empowered.
Good.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Great.
Good job.
And like I'm taking back control of my life.
She deserves to feel strong and feel like nobody could wrong her again. Because if she's still holding on to that from when she was 12 with her friggin' disgusting uncle, I could only imagine that that's like mentally just draining every single day to think about that. And think about like how this one person that was so close to the family did you so wrong. It's gross. It's disgusting. I hope that guy is suffering today and she's in a much better place. Current weight 499, weight loss since surgery 77, total weight loss 170. So she's still kind of just trucking along pretty slow.
It's been about 5 months since I've seen my family. I've never been away from them so long.
Hi, Mija.
Hi, Mom. Ooh, I like your hair. You changed the color?
Yes.
Quick, show them the testy tackler move that they just taught you.
Give me your look.
Can you see?
Oh, look at you.
Not really.
You look good, Mama. How you been doing?
I've been okay. I've been able to move around more, cook dinner, which is really good. You don't have to worry anymore.
That's my favorite angle too. Watch. See me hit one of these real quick, and you know I'm trying to get my best angle.
Yeah, I was super worried about you.
I know.
I wish I was there all the time, but I can't.
I know. Well, I mean, not to take care of me, just for your company.
I know. Mija, I am still so proud of you, my love. You've done a lot of things that are so hard done. I'm so happy for you.
Isn't it kind of crazy though? Because right after surgery, she just seemed like nothing was going right. She's so down all the time. She seemed drained. Now she goes to this like what is it, self-defense class. She feels like a totally different person. It's crazy. It's night and day how she just changed in that one scene.
We're thinking of you.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. I miss my family so much. But for the first time in my life, a small part of me is starting to see the possibility of Daniel and me having a life of our own.
Damn, it took all this for you to even think that he was qualified? Holy hell, what's the man got to do to be actually approved for the position? Because he's doing a lot at this point. He's playing... Literally, the man is playing with your tackle box to keep you clean, and it's not good enough? Current weight, 482. Weight loss since surgery, 94. Total weight loss, 187 pounds now. So she's speeding up a little, right?
Tonight, I'm going on a date with Daniel. In the past, we'd never go on dates because I wouldn't want to go out in public.
Ooh, Daniel, you lucky dog, you. Just wait. Somebody picks a fight with you at the bar, she's gonna kick their ass too, because I think she's got more training than you at this point. She's ready to go.
And I couldn't walk that far. And I just didn't want to deal with the anxiety of it all. So I asked Daniel if we can go on a date. I want us to work on our marriage, and I want us to grow closer together.
Wow, kind of funny. It's like somebody stole the rims to our car, so we started losing weight faster because we had to walk more places. Isn't that nuts?
I'm really happy we get to go out tonight. I'm still scared about showing him my body, but I'm working on that.
He's seen your body, though. Like at the start, he was lotioning you up, doing the whole bring it on, slip a digit thing. Like, you know, like he's seen it before.
Can I have that grilled big plate?
And then I'll have the grilled chicken bowl. I'm sticking with the diet and working harder than ever to be able to do this.
Good, because the hardest thing is to stick to the diet when you want to go out and do things and everybody wants to go eat at like these terrible places. But she just got the friggin' chicken. She's good.
I'm excited to see what else we can do. And be like before, can't wait to go to the beach again. I want to go to a lake, have a picnic.
Why did it have to come back to food? Okay, not the lake, not the picnic. Go to the beach, get some sand in places it doesn't belong. That shit sucks.
I don't know what I would have done if you weren't here. Honestly. My sisters, my mom, everybody, they're supporting me from like far away, you know, but you have to physically have someone there with you, especially when it gets really, really tough, you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine you not being here. There's no way.
Finally, my man here gets a little appreciation, because this whole time, she really hadn't appreciated him all that much. But I think she was just so down on herself. She was struggling to see, like, what's the saying? You can't see the forest for the trees. You miss the big picture because you're staring at the stuff in front of you, and just so worried about it that you miss the whole big scene.
It's been almost a year since I've started on this journey. It's been harder than I could have imagined, but I'm so glad I stuck with it. And for the first time, I'm actually excited to get on the scale.
Isn't that a crazy change of pace? You go from like being scared to look in the mirror and just so down on yourself to now she's all excited to go here and weigh in. She could get a home scale at this point. She should be able to weigh now.
Daniel and I have grown even closer, and I feel like I've been doing this for him as much as for me.
.462, 114 pounds since surgery. Daniel's walking with a brand new smile, which means probably somebody here probably paddled a pink canoe last night. So this man's all kinds of happy. See that? Tell me that's not somebody that just busted a nut. Look at this guy. He's so happy.
I can't remember the last time I was in the 400s. This is so incredible.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. So you're down to 462 pounds. How does it feel to lose 200 pounds?
Honestly, I'm happy, but feel like my recovery has been really slow, and I just wish it was more.
Switch your diet up. Do something. She is losing fairly slow. For somebody at this point, she should be dropping a lot faster, but at least she's losing. She's doing a lot better than she was, but she could do a lot better. I mean, I could do a lot better, but she's doing it real slow.
You did not gain this weight to be 668 pounds on a short period of time. So if you lose 30 pounds a month in a year, that's almost 400 pounds.
Well, if you put it that way, it makes it, it makes it better.
So within next year, you're gonna be under 200.
That's,
okay?
I can't even imagine it.
That's if she loses 30 pounds a month. Isn't she averaging like 15 pounds a month at this point? But I'm not going to be a naysayer. She's doing great. She's happy. This is the best version of her I've seen since I started the episode, so I'm happy for her.
I'm really proud of Ashley. When I first saw her, I knew there were a lot of issues that needed to be addressed with her. But she's constantly forged ahead and done what she needs. And I have great confidence she's going to make it to her target weight next year. You done very well, and I'm proud of you. You stick with the program, and you're getting very good progress, okay? I'll see you soon.
All right, let's go, Ashley. Doctor now gives you the I'm proud of you, the stamp of approval. It has to feel good, because the man's done how many? Like, how many millions of pounds has he made us fat Americans lose at this point? If he tells you he's proud of you, it kind of friggin' means something, okay?
Pushing myself and facing a lot of the things that have made me feel out of control and anxious about life.
You excited for today?
I am.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna get you started. We're gonna make you look wonderful. Thank you. You're comfortable here.
I fit.
Yeah. All right.
That's one of the things I was scared of, going to the barber because I didn't think I could fit in the friggin' barber chair anymore. But yeah, look at that smile, man. She's happy. She's proud of herself. She deserves it.
I want to be the person that I should for the people I love. And I've never been proud of myself for anything I've done or for how I look.
Not once have you ever felt proud of yourself? That might just be the most heartbreaking thing I've ever heard in my life.
And that's changing now.
Right. Excited? I'm excited. All right, let's do it.
Wow, she looks great. This is okay. Like, I couldn't be happier for her right now, no matter what.
Do this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Some nice curls, a really nice movement. You got the body on the top. How do you like your lashes?
I have lashes.
I know, we can see them now.
Better enjoy them because that damn lash serum's expensive. What's that shit? Like $70 a friggin' bottle? You want to get your eyebrows done? $300? What the hell is going on here? Why is it so expensive?
I love it.
Surprise!
It's been a while since Daniel has seen me like this.
It's beautiful, right?
I was not expecting that look. She looks beautiful.
Thank you guys so much.
I think Daniel might be honking the horn when he gets in if you're not careful at this point. You're not honking the horn in the car anymore, but this guy might hit something with the stick shift.
You're very much welcome.
You liked it, so that's always great. The girl in the mirror is someone that I'm familiar with, but I need to get to know. She's new.
No friggin' horn. I told you. That person in the mirror, before you know it, they'll be your best friggin' friend. You gotta love the hell out of that person, okay?
I've never wanted to take pictures of myself, but I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and we're getting portraits made.
Hi, I'm Shannon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome in.
Thank you.
So what kind of photos are we looking for today?
Uh-oh. Well, what kind? Are we making only fats photos? Is this gonna get X-rated real quick? Uh-oh.
Just like really flattering, romantic type of.
Okay, well then let's get started.
This is a totally new experience for me. If you told me a year ago that Daniel and I would be out on a date getting photos done,
I love that. Awesome.
I would never have believed you.
Yeah, I'll take some flattering photos while I'm at it. Flattering's the kind that we want, for sure.
Daniel has been by my side at my absolute worst. And he's here now as things are getting better day by day. There's no way I could have done this without him.
Could we get Daniel a step stool or something, though? At least so he doesn't have to feel like he's as tall as you sitting down. Just a thought, okay?
There you go.
I'm proud of how I feel and how I'm starting to look.
My mom was gonna love these. She hasn't had pictures of me like this in like years.
Ashley is feeling more comfortable and starting to try to go out of the world. I don't remember how long I've seen her, smile like this.
I'm finally starting to feel like I have a marriage and a life. I'm so happy, and I just want to see what the future holds.
Nice. I'm super happy for Ashley. It's to see somebody that was tore down as a child, right? At 12 years old, the terriblest thing happens to her. She has to go through her whole life feeling like she was never good enough. She was always less than. She never felt like she loved herself. She hated looking at herself. To then get to the point at the end where she's all smiles, super happy. Like her and her husband seem to be in a great place. She came a long way, and it's really miraculous and kind of hard it's kind of hard to find somebody that's been through that much that can still have that bright of a smile on her face. So I'm really happy for her. But leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about this one and think about Ashley, and I will see y'all later. Bye.